Allow me to show you the power of Super Saiyan 4!
Yo, what's up guys, Dragonball here with another Dragon Ball Legends video. And today we're gonna look at zenkai for Sparking Majin Buu and Hercule Assist against Satan. Unluckily, dblegends.net isn't updated, so don't see the zenkai or the new equipment here. So we have to go over to Reddit and we're gonna look at the abilities and stuff there. You're gonna start with this equipment first. This is the Awakened equipment. Vegeta Clan in Super Saiyan 2, which includes, I think, also the new character. And yeah, I think that's the only ones that really matter. But let's look. Health Restoration 12%, 12% health, 12% to base strike, 12% to own strike and blast attack if there are two other venomous Majin Buu Saga. Okay, so this is a Majin Buu Saga team specific equipment. You need to run a full Majin Buu Saga team so that equipment works. But health and health restore and base strike and pure offenses are pretty good. So nice equipment if you're using Majin Buu Saga and the Buu Duo there. So I guess that's fine. Hercule, let's look at you. I generally hope that the zenkai is gonna be fine. I'm gonna actually pull. Who was the recent zenkai that is not the transforming unit? Goku and Bardock? I guess we are looking at you. Yeah, I think you're the right person. Alright. This is a support unit, so I don't expect them to be like insane wise stat wise, but we'll see. 273 strike, 258 blast, and 231, 213 and 211 to his defenses. Defense is looking pretty good. This is probably with arts boost, so around 200k to his defense are solid. 260 to strike is, I think, also alright, I guess, but blast is obviously comparison lower with 245 blast. So this is more of a melee character, which fits Majin Buu Saga, so that's not the worst thing ever. Moving on here. The ability, Majin Buu Saga Regen, 35% to blast attack and blast defense. Okay. And if Majin Buu Saga base strike defense plus 18%. Okay, more of a range ability. Zenkai ability is Yellow Majin Buu Saga. We expected this, no surprise there. Alright, the blue card. Dynamic Blue Punch. Massive damage on activation, special move damage plus 50%. Also in special move is enhanced, cancel enemy upgrades and buff effects, and prevent all enemy from switching. Quickly, I can open up this character. Did he have that before? I don't think he does. Where are you? Majin Buu Saga. We can look at you here. So what do he have? Okay, shortens ally subcons. I mean, he has the 2 obscure hand. Okay, that's annoying. Yeah, he had 30% damage, so yeah, they increased it by 20%. Oh yeah, okay, he actually had that before. They just switched up where it was. Okay. Seems that they didn't change much. I mean, this is nice. Yeah, okay, they didn't really change much besides the damage. Actually, if you look at it more precisely, which is fine because I think on wait, no, wait, they changed things, right? No, this is also recursion. Okay, never mind. Okay. Enhanced. Okay. When this is enhanced, he is locking in. Cancel upgrades and buff effects. Okay. The reason why this is nice is once this is enhanced and you lock zombie in, let's say a purple character, aka Gohan and Trunks purple side, you're taking away not only all their damage, but you taking away all their buff effects, which means type neutral defense. So you will hit type advantage against this character, which is very, very good. And any character that has like extra attribute upgrades that can be cancelled, that they need to restock again, you can cancel that unlimited amount of times once the special move is enhanced, so that's pretty good. And then ally subcards reduction is pretty nice, but it requires you to have an enhanced blue card, which I don't know what you need to do. I never use this character, so I really don't know. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry. Allergy in the morning is killing me. Alright, let's look at the green card. Time to hit him hard. Draw 1 card, health plus 15, key plus 50, ally special, move damage plus 15, which is nice. Ally subcards minus 2, this is also good, and when it's enhanced, extra damage, also damage is 30, with 20 timer counts, non-stacking, uncancelable, notify attribute downgraded at normal conditions for 20 timer counts, and gradually restore health 20 timer counts is also pretty good. You're healing yourself, you're drawing a card, you're supporting, your low sub counts, very, very solid for support. Ultimate, Ultra Super Buu Rush, massive damage. On activation, ultimate damage plus 40% for 3 timer counts, and when the ultimate is enhanced, you get 20% additional ultimate damage. Type neutral that can't be cancelled for 15 timer counts, which is wild. So good against red characters like Gogeta and Gohan Trunks. On hit, you destroy the entire hand and draw 4 cards, and you force the enemy to switch and destroy their entire hand. You get Blast of changing forward, but no endurance, no. I don't think this character has Blast Armor, by the way, so that also in mind. Alright. Ultimate. You're a big meanie, you no pick on Buu's friend. You draw the ultimate, you get 30% health. Key plus 50, full vanish, all arts costs are minus 5 with the timer counts, and you cancel up with downgrades in normal conditions. And with the main abilities enhanced, you get key protection for 20 timer counts on all enemy sub counts on switch plus 3, which means if they switch, they get 3 additional sub counts. So instead of 10 timer counts, they get 13 timer counts when they switch. Yeah, so that's really nice. Not to confuse with increasing the enemy sub counts on plus 3. That's sometimes confusion for some people. But yeah. Starter ability. Okay, here we go. So Goku and Bardock got 220 and 260 damage around here, and obviously got to see key recovery. So let's see what this character got. 280% damage, 260% damage got. This is already better. I think Goku and Bardock required some extra stuff to get more. Just wanna look where they peaked at. Yeah. They could, okay, 230? Was 230 the peak? On the full unique gauge? Maybe on something else? I think this was his peak. Okay. Yeah, and it's still stacking damage cut. Okay. 260 I guess is okay. We'll see, maybe they have more. We don't know. But draw speed he has here, key recovery plus 50 damage. But unfortunately, and this is what I would hope they get, no endurance. We'll talk about that's why I wanted that later. On battlefield entry, draw 1 card if with 3 or fewer, which is good. Key plus 50, so the basics, getting card draw speed, getting key, all fulfilled, very good. Damage was 20 uncancelable 3 times, destroying 1 enemy hand, and enemy key minus 35, so that's the disrupt. Also based on battlefield entry count. Second on their healing, supporting 1 time, this is uncancelable, and reduce the ally sub count minus 1, which is nice. And third and on, your critical rate increases by 15% 1 time, You notify special cover changes. Okay, this is pretty bad. They don't get cover on entry and stuff the first 3 times, which is bad, but 10 timer counts once they are further on is pretty good. And then it enhances the special move ultimate arts 1 time and their main ability 1 time. But this is every time they enter the battlefield, I think. So I hope this is not a 1 time only thing. I don't know how this character really works. I hope every time they enter this activates. Has to be, they don't have 1 time cover note, that would be really weird. But this is saying 1 time, just like the other things here. I don't think they give unlimited amount of support. Don't know how much I like that. But okay. When hit by an enemy arts, health with 50% or lower 1 time. You're healing by 30, get damage guard plus 20, so at 280, ally damage plus 30, enemy key minus 100, and all enemy sub counts plus 3. This means the sub counts will be automatically increased by 3, not when they switch. This is the different situation to what I told you before with the main ability. This is a different wording. So yeah. On special cover change, destroy 1 card, then draw a special move arts next. Special move damage was 40, and next activate special move arts cost minus 50 on stacking. And strike and blast arts use 1 time. Activation resets on switch. You get 20 key, sub counts on switch minus 2, so you can switch it in faster. Ally plus 5, which is also a bit of healing for the team. Is good. Neat. On return to standby, sub counts minus 4 3 times, so this means they will have a total of minus 6, so they can switch them faster, get the cover and stuff, which is really good. Also for Majin Buu Saga or regen allies, health plus 5, so more healing, damage plus 15, damage guard plus 10 for 15 timer counts, so they give additional damage guard for your allies, and key recovery. So I think weekly, how much key recovery do they get from this? We go to Sun Family, we go to you. What's your baseline key recovery? So they have 120% key recovery if they switch from this character to the Buu Duo, which is pretty nice. And cancels as we download under normal conditions. This is also very nice. So what this basically allows you is you can try to use this character to combo a bit, so that they are triggering every disrupt that gives you an debuff, and then you can switch into this character and giving them basically the ability to combo more freely. This is especially nice against Gorn and Trunks if they give the whole team minus 2 card draw speed, so you can enter this character and remove the minus card draw speed immediately, which is very nice. When defeated, enemy drain balls minus 2, all enemy draw speed minus 1 for 50 timer counts, and all enemy arts cost plus 15. Okay, then the last new abilities. While not defeated, an enemy activates Ultimate Awaken Arts 2 times. Ally on a battlefield health plus 20. Only an Ultimate though, basically, because we don't have Awaken Arts. Okay. While not defeated, an ally is prevented from switching 2 times. Enemy special move, ultimate, and awakened arts power minus 30%. 5 time count. This is mainly against Broly right now because no one else has no switching. Oh, you know who suffers from this? Charlotte. Because he can have no switching on the blue card. Wait a second. Jesus Christ. I hate my allergy. Alright. Yeah, so this is nice. Against Broly too, but I think against him specifically because he can lock in with the blue card is very good. Why not defeat an enemy activates a combo breaking action. Enemy key minus 100. I'm sorry, did they just... Did you just say, screw you, Brody, you're not getting any key on your... Wow. So for one time, you can actually attack Brody's gauge and he can't do anything about it, because he has no key. But the important thing it says is, while not defeated, an enemy activates a combo breaking action. I think this means it activates for your whole team and not just you. Because otherwise, why would they write why not defeated? So that's a nice ability, honestly. Because it basically means one time Brody can't use his blue card immediately. So the only way he can use it is by getting Legend's action, or in any sort of case. And you can attack in theory immediately because it doesn't have a lot of key. Now, this is a strong ability against Brody and Charlotte. This is a very nice counter ability because those are the biggest threats for the blue duo right now. Bonsam Friendship, why not defeated and based on ally battlefield entry count. First and on, strike and blast arts hit, strong poison infliction has 5% uncancelable 6 times. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, don't do that, bro. On strike and blast arts hit, paralyze infliction chance plus 5%. And 10 for on ally health plus 3. You had to give him paralyze, bro. He looked so non-toxic until you did this, bro. I hate paralyze. But yeah, the abilities are looking pretty good, I can't lie. Wait a second, Jesus Christ, my nose is killing me. No, the supportive abilities he has are looking pretty good, but this is also a character that requires you to switch in and out with everybody. But here's my problem with this unit. No second life mechanic. The reason why this is a problem is if you look at Majin Buu Saga specifically. You have these two, and usually the Kaioshin. So here's how I see the two teams you can play for Majin Buu Saga, which make the most sense in my opinion. Because I think this Majin Buu Zenkai is actually pretty solid looking. I don't know how good he's really performing, but looking wise, it's pretty good. So this is what I would do, I think. Option A is Kaioshin, the Buu Duo, and Kid Buu. That is probably the first option I would do, because you can Zenkai, because you can lead us. You should probably lead us like this guy. This gives a yellow Majin Buu Saga ability. He's a red. You give him the red Gotenks, and then you give this guy. Who's the Zenkai for blue, man? Yeah, your Z ability sucks. Otherwise, I would have said you. This is why they should change Z abilities afterwards as well, because are we? Yeah. Who's using you? Blue Majin Buu Saga, but your Z ability is blue character. Like, it sucks. Genuinely. Your regen or powerful opponent. So you basically have to use the... But you're not Z ability Majin Buu Saga, that's kind of a problem. So it's them. I guess you have to use them. Because they have a Majin Buu Saga. Oh, do they? On Zenkai, do you have a Majin Buu Saga Z ability? Otherwise it's a bit tricky. Oh, they don't. Oh, okay, this makes it more difficult. Yeah, okay, wait, scratch that then. Yeah, that's a problem with Majin Buu Saga and Kid Buu specifically. It's impossible to build the team with the Kaioshin, with them, and Kid Buu without having a Z ability problem. So you actually can't play the Supreme Kai on Majin Buu Saga. Like, you can, this trio, I've talked about this, is not that great. It's really not that great. But the problem is that those two units are those three units are non-Saiyans. So the only other play I can see is that you play Kid Buu, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and Super Vegito. That's the team I could see, which has a bit more safety and stuff, but you would like to have the extra support, in my opinion. But impossible to do if, yeah, this is the situation. Yeah, then, yeah, the Buu duo doesn't have a Majin Buu Saga ability hurts actually a lot of team build theories I had originally. Please tell me you buff Majin Buu Saga by any accident. If you do that, that would actually be a bit better. Powerful opponent, blah 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 blah. Oh, you do. That's great. That's actually really great. It's not helping perfectly, but it's it's a start. Regen and powerful opponent. Yeah, Z ability sucks, but okay. Okay, what else could I see? That doesn't really change the Kyle Shin problem, in my opinion, but in theory, what you could do is play this guy on lead, and then play these two. Give the blue, obviously this for the Z ability, and then you high stack on Zenkai Bus on the other two. That's something you could do. Unfortunately, Yellow Broly doesn't count for this through because he's not a powerful opponent. Sadly, if he was a powerful opponent, this would have been a mega stack you could build. But in theory, you can put some two regen characters there on as a Zenkai bench. That should work. Giving him double Zenkai bus, but yeah, Z ability wise, it's not really perfect. The other thing you could do is actually put Kid Buu leader and then play these two. That would also be a theory you could do. I don't know how well much this trio would work. That's the thing. I don't know how good this works. Because that's the only team I see. I think those three together wouldn't work because you have no second life mechanic that could work. So you have the one Vegito there or Kid Buu. At least one of the two you need. Which is why I really hope this guy had the second life mechanic. This would have made stuff way easier. But yeah, I'm thinking. I'm gonna cut you for a second and let me think about the best team builds I can think of with this. Okay, so I've now built in this team builder 3 different teams that I think you could do here for the Majin Buu Saga team. In theory, don't know how good it is practically. This is the one with this character included. I don't see a better version. That is Goku and Vegeta, Super Vegito, and obviously the Majin Buu Hercule assist character. You leader slot, Hercule Mr. Satan. You run a Saiyan bench here. The Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Bardock in it here. You can either build a HP bench, a very strong other Z ability, or another Zenkai buffer for one of these two. Probably for them. That's one team I could see. Problem with that team is that I don't. If you look at the abilities, there is no subcount reduction against big moves, so you have to be really careful when you're switching with this unit. So that's negative, which is why I don't think the team is necessarily that great. Unfortunately, this is why if he had a second life mechanic, this would be much easier, but he doesn't. Okay, team number 2, which I think is gonna be a better version. This is Shin, Kid Buu, and Goku and Vegeta. Kid Buu is here on the leader slot. You have Shin, and you have this character, so you have support, you have a second life mechanic, you have them later if they're in the prep mode, and you have Shin. A bit more sub count reduction because Shin's equipment gives minus sub counts. And then you have a ZBT, you have this Vegeta who buffs not only Vegeta clan but also God Ki. so he will buff these 2 units. So that's a nice stuff, and his zenkai abilities actually blew Vegeta Clan, so he will get the zenkai buff to the Budo. This Gotenks Z ability is to Majin Buu Saga, and the zenkai bench is for Red Majin Buu, so Kaioshin will get a zenkai buff, and we have obviously the Majin Buu here giving a zenkai buff to Kid Buu. That's probably the best setup I can think of, which is, I think, in comparison to this team, better, because Kid Buu is probably in... Kid Buu in 80 is probably a safer unit than Super Vegito is featured right now, to be really honest. As well as having more subcom reduction thanks to Shin. And then lastly, this blue-yellow team with the, obviously, again, with Majin Buu, both Majin Buus here, and then Goku and Vegeta leader slot. You have this character giving the Zenkai to the Budo, and then you have this character here giving Zenkai bench for these 2 units, and then this character for regen. This is unfortunately more of a blast-based Z ability build, because all of these guys have blast Z abilities, including this guy, so you have technically more of a range team. That's the only unfortunate thing, so this hurts this character because they're a strike character. But yeah, these are the 3 teams I could think of, including this new character specifically. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this Majin Buu Hercule. I think ability-wise they look good, but I think the non-second life mechanic is actually hurting this character in terms of proper team building for Majin Buu Saga. But let me know what you guys think, and see you guys in the next video.